If you're watching this right now, there's a good chance you consider yourself to be an ambitious person, somebody who has goals, somebody who wants to move towards something big, accomplish something big, extraordinary, and not be quote unquote average, which are good things. This is great. And if you are one of these people, I have a few 2 to 3 questions I want to ask you. Okay, question number 1, like honestly, do you have your goals or your goal currently clearly written down and defined? Or is it vaguely floating around in your mind? Question number 2, if it is clearly defined and written down, do you have milestones and phases and action steps clearly broken down with deadlines? And question number 3, if you do have your goal written down with milestones, deadlines, and action steps, do you have a way to quantify, measure, and track your progress towards your goal? If you've answered yes to all 3 of these questions, that's pretty awesome, okay? Because if you haven't answered yes to all 3 of these questions, I personally don't see any good reason why that should be the case. Assuming that you are somebody who's ambitious, goal-oriented, and wants to be successful. Because in no world, okay, well I guess in this world, will having your goal clearly defined with milestones, action steps, and a way to quantify and track your progress work against you. It's only going to help you. And there's a really simple way to do this. There's tons of ways to set goals. For example, like SMART goal setting is great. It's so generic and common, but it's generic and common for a reason, because it makes sense. You want to set specific, time-bound, measurable goals. But another way to do this is to do something called reverse goal setting, which is very simple. You start with the end goal, the outcome that you want. So just to have a working example, let's say you have an e-commerce business and you want to do $1 million in sales within 12 months. And then what you're going to do is you're going to reverse engineer that end goal back to current day. So for example, you want to do $1 million in sales within 12 months. Let's divide 1 million by 12 to get our monthly targets. So 1 million divided by 12 is 80 something thousand, 83,000 and change. For simplicity's sake, let's call it 80,000. So we have first goal, 1 million in sales in 12 months. And then we have our monthly targets, which is $80,000 per month for 12 months. Next, we're going to divide our monthly target into 4 to get our weekly targets. So for simplicity's sake, we're going to use that $80,000 per month figure divided by 4. We're looking at $20,000 per week in sales. And then we're going to divide that number by 7 to get our daily target. So $20,000 divided by 7, just to keep it simple, let's make it 21,000 so it can be $3,000 per day. So your target is $3,000 per day. And this is a simple way to track, quantify, and measure your progress towards this $1 million goal. Okay, so what you're going to do is every single day you're going to have this $3,000 target. And at the beginning of the day, your intention, your target is going to be 3,000, and you're going to write down at the end of the day what you actually hit. And then you're going to have your weekly target, which is 20,000. You're going to have your target and then your actual. You're going to have your monthly target, the 80,000 target and actual, and then you're going to have your annual target, which is the 1 million. But just doing something simple like this, which takes maybe 10-15 minutes of planning and a little bit of daily input, like a few minutes, is really good to just keep you focused, to help you zoom out on the long-term goal, keep that perspective, and calibrate your behaviors and your intentions on a daily basis to make sure you're moving in that direction. Okay, so if there's one takeaway from this video, it's that after you're finished watching, it would be a really bad idea to just start watching something else and not clearly define your goal, not make some milestones with some action steps, and not have some KPIs to measure on a daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, and annual basis. It takes about 5 minutes, and if you're gonna take my advice, I'd say you should definitely go for it. But that's it. Okay, bye.